And now, introducing the starters for your Atlanta Hawks. And forward, 6'7", number 41, Sadiq Bey. Forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. And guard, standing 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trey Young. At center, 7'7", number 4, Bruce.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Bucks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Hawks, sitting directly below him, just one spot down.
And right now for the Bucks, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Grayson Allen is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bey. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now Lillard, after the missed three from Trae Young. The kick out to Lopez. Off target from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Middleton kicks to Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Murray looking around. Young in the corner. Pass to Bey. Fires away from outside. Walk for the new shot clock. For three, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Lillard against Young. Fires the three. Rebound, Atlanta. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
From the top of the key, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lopez, a screen on Hunter. Middleton inside the three-point line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Middleton's a high percentage shooter from that area. The reason I can tell, no hesitation on that one.
Young against Lillard. Young passes to Mr. Perfect, and the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Allen after the basket by Atlanta. Middleton for three. Bay pulls it in. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Young against Lillard. Murray left side. Clock at 6. Here's Hunter. Chalk up 2 there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. It's deflected. Hunter against Middleton. Hunter dishes to Young. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough, these individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And the first one at the line is good. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg. For teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Yeah, check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now here's Murray. He had 27 points last game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, so you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Lillard against Young. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
10 seconds.
On the wing, Giannis. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Lillard against Young. Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Nobody near Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Young against Lillard. Young passes to Murray. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lillard. 33 points last game. From deep, Giannis. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Drops in the tray.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo, no good. Young against Lillard. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Bucks.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Allen finds Giannis. A fadeaway. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Lillard against Young. A three-pointer, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Hay kicks to Hunter. Young against Allen. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drops in the layup for 2. Mr. Perfect's got his third basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Middleton. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 11-point game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Lopez dishes to Lillard. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And one of the quickest triggers in the West. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Middleton against Murray. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Lopez, a screen on Young. Here's Lillard. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for DeJounte Murray.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in for Hunter, and it's Bottoms in for Murray. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Chris Middleton, and the captain subbed in for Grayson Allen. Here's the captain. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Griffin, and stolen by Portis. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, you forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane. Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Attention! Attention! Here comes your Hawks High Squad! ATL! Let me hear you!
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. Number 5, the Hawks.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Here's Carey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Boston. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's the captain. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Giannis passes to Beasley. Good on the three-point shot.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Carey, still scoreless. The shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The captain, no good. The Hawks shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Griffin can't get it to go in. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis kicks to Middleton. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Beasley outside. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, hoping to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
That shot wide open. Murray's got 11 points.
And Murray just creating openings, does such a good job with the ball in hand.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
He misses the free throw. Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
And he's good on the second.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
And he nails the third. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. And what would have happened in free agency?
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis passes to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
The 3.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Middleton. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Jay Crowder out there with Portis, and it's the captain and the point guard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for Mr. Perfect.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Griffin against Middleton, and it's Crowder, top of the key. Takes it down to Middleton, shoots the 3. Beasley for 3. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. Murray, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks, trailing here by 8. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Portis with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now, Brent, when it comes to Portis, his duties have increased over the years.
And that has a lot to do, Kevin, with the defensive improvement from Bobby Portis. He puts more effort into that D, and the coaches trust him more, not just to spark off the bench.
He's off on the first.
If there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, man, sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for A.J. Griffin. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans. Murray against Middleton. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
It feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
To the inside. Back to Middleton for three. And the three ball is good. Middleton's got 7.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Now, here's Capella. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A.J. Griffin's checked in for Johnson.
A.J. Griffin.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hunter against Middleton. From downtown, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bucks trail by 6. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Allen for 3. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hunter sets a screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Middleton the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Bangs home the trifecta. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Portis. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Portis a screen on Murray. Back to Portis. He had stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. All going up court. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Bucks trail by 6. Allen outside. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Bucks. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Crowder's got his first bucket of the night.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
Capella sends a screen for Hunter. Floats one up. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
But that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Timeout called the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Capella. Young is subbed in for Griffin. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jay Crowder, and Damian Lillard subbed in for the captain. So it's the Bucks now. 6-point game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And the pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Murray down low. Defended by Middleton. And that one's good. Hunter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Portis for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Portis has got 9.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Young pass to Carey. Hunter against Giannis. 5 on the clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Mr. Perfect. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got 7 now in this quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Allen kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's Portis. An easy 2 points on the layup. 11 points in the game. The Hawks leading by 3. Now Young. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Boston.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Giannis after the basket by Atlanta. Passes it to Portis. Offline with his 3. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Grayson Allen.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Free throw good. Giannis. And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. The captain's checked in for the Bucks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. For 3, Hunter. Rebound, Milwaukee. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Griffin passes to Young. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Take a look at Bottoms, an uncommonly gifted leading the league in assists.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 5. Lillard from outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young. Here's Mr. Perfect in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Here's Young, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Good on the shot. Mr. Perfect's got 23.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Portis a screen on Young. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Portis against Johnson. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. The strength, the might, Giannis!
That contact's just really no problem for Giannis. He's just too broad and too strong to get shut down.
Hunter, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Carey on the wing. Johnson. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's the captain. Allen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
For Hunter. Allen's shot is off. 1:52 left now here in the second. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Yeah, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
1:50 left here in the second. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Young against Lillard. Giannis outside. Fires the 3. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Lillard.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit. But we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now Hunter. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. For 3, Murray buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 16 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Giannis passes to Portis. Here is Lillard. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And doing a much better job from 3-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Young. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Bucks trail by 7. Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Young looking around. From past the arc. Again, Young missing. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything, but if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity, either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set. Not only is it fun to watch, it's effective.
Next pass mentality.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 2. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Mr. Perfect out there with Bay. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Antetokounmpo in the corner. Middleton with it over Young. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now, here's Hunter. And here's Bay. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bay's got 5 points so far.
Bay reading the defense and just slashing through.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Over Young. And it's Lillard missing. The Hawks leading by 4. Now Young. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Yep, it counts.
Ridiculous handles. There, how effective is he at creating opportunities?
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 10. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bucks passing it around. Lopez from long range. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Young against that. Young, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the dunk by Giannis.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Here's Mr. Perfect. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Lillard. He's got 15. Lopez, a screen on Young. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
With the lineup out there, that might be the last guy you want to foul. Dame's got some of the best free throw numbers in history.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And free throw good from Lillard.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
For Allen, how his last 10 games have gone, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 8-point game. Now here's Lillard. He's got 17. Lopez a screen. Lillard with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
On its way from Young for 2. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Allen.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively, is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
Just 3 to shoot.
Well, the decision-making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick-and-roll sets.
And here's Giannis. He's got 12. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And this would be a terrible. Terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
The captain's checked in for Milwaukee. Young outside. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. Kicks to Hunter. Driving to the basket. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Giannis outside to the paint. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Trae Young.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Murray finds Young. High arcing shot. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, Antetokounmpo, 12 points for him. Pass to the captain for the tie. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. aside from it to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Damian Lillard is second, and of course, Trae Young.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can be the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
Inside, and he dunks it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to the captain for the lead. Mr. Perfect with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Mr. Perfect.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 23 points per, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And he makes the first. Bottoms is checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Beasley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks, trailing by 4. And there's the pass to Beasley. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's the captain, following the score by DeJounte Murray. And again, the Bucks miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Damian Lillard's injury. David, any news there?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Inside.